Hi guys, Sam from Manfa Makes and
Mafia Mike.
So we are jumping on today to give you a crochet catch up. So welcome back to all our returners and hi any newbies. I hope you decide to stay for a little while and join in the madness that happens over on this channel. So again, we have had a lot of Happy Mail videos. So we thought it was about time we showed you what we've actually been crocheting because we are supposed to be a crochet channel, guys. Just saying.
Not a lot.
But the only thing that we have been consistent with in the last couple of weeks is Tile Thursday, Tile of the Week Thursday. That is not going to be shown today because it's not Thursday when you're seeing this. That will be a separate video all of its own. So I will quickly show you what I've been doing because I like to have several whips on the go at once. Mike is still very, well, I wouldn't say he's completely monogamous, but he has got the tiles that he needs to keep up to date with, and we are also doing Nan's Next Knots Luck of the Draw 6, which is being hosted by the gorgeous Trisha at Mama Swift. But I can't just stick to those two things that are once a week because I like to crochet a lot. Don't get a lot of time to do it, but whenever I can grab an hour or two, I do like to be busy. So what have I been up to? So I have done a bit of work on my Whatchamacallit since the last time you saw it, and it is in this beautiful Rita bag. Please do go check out the Happy Mail video that showcased these. Thank you, Rita. It is beautiful and it holds my blanket lovely. And if you do need bags made, project bags made, or notions, pouches, or anything of that nature, please do go check out Rita. I will pop her link in the description box, and it is Lena's Designs Rita. Anyone that I mention, I will put down in the description box. So let's get this out. It is starting to get big. So when you last saw it, try and get the angles right. Let's go this way. I was on this row here, signified by the stitch marker, that white row there. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows since you last saw it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when the blanket gets bigger, it takes longer to get around, guys. So there it is. Beautiful. It's the centre, and it comes out. And like I said, it takes longer and longer to get round the bigger it gets. So I have actually managed to complete 3 repeats of the pattern. It does recommend 10 repeats. I am not going to do 10 repeats, guys. Not because I'm lazy, but I am starting to be on a little bit of a time constraint with this one. I am doing this for my Nan's birthday, which is the very beginning of September. It's for her 80th birthday, and also my Nan does have a few health issues, which means that if I made a massive, heavy, cumbersome blanket, the likelihood of her using it would be very slim. So I need to keep it at a size and a weight that she is going to be able to use.
And to be fair, it's already quite heavy.
It's quite heavy already. So I've done 3 repeats, and I think I'm going to do 5, maybe 6, but 5 at least. So I've got another 2 repeats to go. And the repeat, I wonder if I can show you. So the repeat is, I've got to try and figure it out in my brain. So it's between this row here and this row. So that section there is 1 repeat. So I've done 1, 2, sorry Mike, and 3. So actually I'm in the middle of the 4th repeat now. So that is the repeated section.
And then obviously the centre.
The centre was what set you up. So technically this was telling you this is what's going to be the repeat. So, but I don't count that one. It's the ones after that. So after this, this was the setup rows, which is the first time you did the repeat. So in that piece there, I have done another 1, 2, 3 times, and now I'm in the 4th. All right, so awesome. I might do 5, I might do 6. It just depends how quickly it works up and how long I've got to spend on it, really, guys. Because like I said, it needs to be gifted in September for my nan's birthday, and hopefully she'll really like it. I tried to make it cheerful, bright, interesting, with different textures, different stitches. It is a beautiful pattern. It is a paid for pattern. I will try and remember to pop the link to the pattern in the description box as well. It's Whatchamacallit by Hooked on Sunshine. So the other thing that I've been doing in and amongst the tile and the look of the drawer and the Whatchamacallit is in my other little Rita bag, trying to get little plugs for Rita in as I can. Up at the top, which you can't see at the minute, I purchased the Premier Sweet Roll Fruits, and I've got the ball band here, the Premier Sweet Roll Fruits. This is the watermelon one. That is what it looks like if it's knitted, but you know Manfa doesn't knit. So what did Manfa do? I wanted to make a fruit salad blanket because it's all sorts of, you know, fruits mixed in together. But I realised that if I was going to do a wide blanket, the breaks in the fruit pattern would be too much and it wouldn't actually resemble something similar to this. So I'm looking at this. I already know that I've got to do a small stitch to try and get as close to knit as possible. So I'm thinking single crochets. And then I'm looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. And that sample is in a square, right? So I've been making squares. Just straightforward single crochet, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. I had 2 rolls of the watermelon. And as you can see, they're all gone. It's empty. I've used it. And I managed to get 9 squares out of those 2 rolls. There was a tiny little bit left over, but it's not even worth rolling up and putting in the scrap bin. It was so tiny. I'm sorry it went in the bin. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. But it wasn't going to be used for anything else. It wasn't even enough to do even another row on one of these. It was that little. So I'll bend it. I'm sorry. So yes, so these are 174 yards each, 100 grams. So I used 2, so that's 348 yards gone. I mean, there's billions of yards behind us, but you know. So,
what are you gonna do?
To begin with, Manfa being Manfa, you know, guys, that I cannot deal very well with going outside of my comfort zone and not colour controlling. So the first square that I made, I did colour control. As you can see, each colour change has complete rows. But by doing that, I was having to cut the yarn and rejoin the yarn and have loads of ends, and it was just getting irritating more than anything. So I thought, you need to relax, Manfa. You need to get out of your colour, out of your comfort zone. You need to go with the flow. So on all the others, let me see if I can find a really good one where the breaks are quite harsh. Let's go with this one. As you can see with this one, the light green breaks right in the middle and the white breaks like right there. Now my OCD wants the white to continue to the end, but I was letting the yarn do all the talking. At the end of the day, it's supposed to look like a watermelon, and it does to a point. It isn't the same effect as the knit, to be honest with you, but it's as close as I'm going to get it without having to do slip stitches, and I ain't about to do that. I'm sorry, I love my crochet, but that is just asking too much. So it's as close as I was going to get it, and I'm mostly pleased with them. There are bits to the yarn itself that I was a little annoyed with, like in this one especially. In this ball of yarn. Can you see how the colours have bled into the other colours? Look at all that red in the white. Look at all the red in that light green. I really didn't like that, but I can't help how the yarn is made. I was given that ball. I purchased that ball. It's the luck of the draw, really. And that's how it came. So I don't really like, because it's supposed to be white. I mean, there's still a few little splodges, but that one was just... Do you see what I mean? So what is my plan for all these fruit squares? Because I've got 7 more different fruits up there. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. 2 skeins of each. I am going to crochet all of my sweet roll fruits into squares. And I'm going to make myself a fruit panel blanket. These are my fruit panels. And I am going to lay them out in whatever design I choose and join them all together and border it. And I'm going to have a fruit panel blanket. So I have 9 watermelons to start me off.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be massive and I'm going to love it because it might even cover my bed. Who knows? So yes, 9 watermelon squares has been done in between all the other long-term things we've got going on. And these will be saved in my yarn ball band wallet because I am saving all my ball bands. And at the end of the year, I will be able to know how many skeins I've used and also how much yardage. I've never done it, but I'm just intrigued because then next year I know what I've got to beat and then I'll get hooking even faster again. It's like self-motivation, guys. So that is that. And now, because you've been listening to me for nearly 12 minutes, we'll let Mike have a chance at speaking, shall we? And he is going to tell you a little bit about his luck of the draw.
Right, so in pure Manfa fashion, I was given, because I wanted to do the luck of the draw alongside her and Nan's Next Knots, but it's
and
now Mama Swift.
Mm-hmm.
So in true Manfa fashion, I got given a top secret
mission sheet.
I
got one as well.
Mission details.
Top secret mission details.
Nan's Next Knots, luck of the draw.
There you go.
And then you've got my main colour, which is white. Colour 1 is blue, but it's what was that one called again? Empire blue from DK Special DK Stylecraft.
Special DK. Yeah.
And then mushroom. Yeah. It's my second colour, and then I've got this orangey colour, which I think is spice.
Yeah.
And then I've got this red, which is lipstick. And then I've got this purple, which is more of a plum. Yeah. I do believe.
Yep.
And then I've got this yellow as number 6, which is sunrise. Sunshine. Yeah. And then I've got this pink. Bright pink. Mm-hmm. And then I've got Kelly Green. Yes
you do.
All Special DK from Stylecraft.
And for anyone watching that doesn't know how luck of the draw works, can you explain what you need to do?
So every Thursday, get yourself over to Mama Swift's channel, where she draws a number.
Totally at random.
Yeah. And you have to crochet a little block in that colour.
That's your colour for the week.
And then, so it's 3 rows of the colour, which I believe is all window rows. But
we've done it slightly different. Show them what we've done, Mike.
Well, we will in a sec. We've done it slightly different. But you get the 3 rows of colour and then the 3 rows of main.
So you do 3 rows of your main colour, 3 rows of that week's colour that was picked that week, and then you do another 3 rows of your main.
And then you wait.
And you've got to wait a week.
Yeah, a whole week.
A week.
For the next colour.
For the next week's colour. So then you put the second week's colour and do your 3 rows of your main. That's how we're going to do it. Whenever we get a colour, we're going to do the colour and do the main colour.
Yeah.
So that we're already 3 rows ahead, if that makes sense.
So, the first number that was picked...
No, you can't tell them.
Oh yeah, can't tell them.
Can't tell them. They got to watch Mama Swift's video.
Right, so... How are they going to know?
Yeah, but we haven't officially told them.
Okay,
so if they're smart, they'll be able to figure out what number it was because we've shown our list.
Yeah.
But we haven't officially broken the rules and told them.
Sorry. Anyway, so without further ado,
that's honesty, if ever
here's
there
a little
was any.
strip of mine. So the first row the first main colour it was just double crochets all the way along, and I have done the same as
You've
Sam.
got to pick an odd number to do your foundation, the size of your blanket. If you're doing a blanket, other people are doing cardigans, shawls. Some people are doing an amigurumi snake. All sorts of projects, just with the principle of main colour that week, main colour that week.
So, I've done 201 chain.
Me too.
And the main colour is literally double crochets, all that 3 rows of them.
Across for 3 rows.
I'm not going to tell you what colour this is, but I then did a row of this colour, double crochets all the way along. But as you can see,
the middle
row is a window row, but I've done a little block of double crochets just to make it more sturdy.
Yeah.
Same as Sam.
Yeah.
Then window rows all the way along, and then double crochet on top of that. That's how we're doing it.
And then your next
main. And then the next main, which again is just double crochet. So there's a lot of double crochets.
And as Mike was saying, hold it up again for me. As Mike was saying, you start off with 3. You're showing them the backside.
Well, it's the same.
It's not the same. You do your 3 rows of double crochet. Then you do this window row. And then you're supposed to do window rows for the whole 20 weeks until you finish. But we preferred the look of it with solid strip, window strip, solid strip. And we're going to continue this pattern throughout the whole thing. So it'll be solid, gappy, solid, gappy.
But it is only 1 row of gap. So I think that'll look amazing, personally. Yeah.
You're really pleased.
I'm really pleased with the way this worked.
This is the neatest crochet work Mike has achieved so far, and he has done incredible. It is, to be honest, if we were to put that laid out on the floor and got like my mum, who knows I've been crocheting for a while, to look and say which one's mine and which one's Mike's, I think she'd have a pretty hard job knowing whose was whose. He has taken so much time and pride and put so much effort into making this the neatest, most consistent crocheting that he's done so far. I think it's got a little bit to do with the fact that Mama Swift is hosting. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm joking, Trish. But yeah, he has done incredibly well. Now, there was a moment where he did have a little bit of a paddy. He had a bit of a tantrum. But...
And I'll tell you why.
We overcame it, yeah. So Mike's going to show you what hooks he's been using as well. So it's Special Stylecraft Special DK, which is a lightweight 3 yarn.
And obviously we're using a 4 hook. So
well, not obviously. You've chosen, and I'm doing a different size.
I'm missing one of the hooks that I started with.
Are you?
Yes, because I started with a bigger size hook.
Oh, okay. So the advice is your foundation chain, if you're doing a foundation chain, is to use a bigger hook so that it's not so constricted on the ends.
Which
more, you know,
isn't over there at the minute. I'm not going to go grab it, but it is I used a 5mm fowls. Streamline. And it was one of the really coloured ones. The what's it made out of? Resin. And then I used this fowls, the Odyssey, which is a 4 to go into the chain. Yeah. And now they were gifted to me, and some were gifted to Sam by Leslie of the Corn.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, because I do like this hook. This is amazing.
Leslie actually messaged me and told me that that hook was supposed to be intended for me, but Mike loves it and he's using it for his look at the drawer. However, so he did a 5mm foundation and the body of the blanket's going to be in a 4mm
fowls. But this is where the stress came in.
Yeah,
when I did the window row, the chain that you do to go across to the other double crochet was really tight. I don't know why, because I did exactly the same thing all the way through. And the fowls was becoming a bit of a nightmare to get into that chain. Because it's very rounded.
Yeah.
So I had to switch it up. And I've used is it a tulip?
It's imitation? It's an imitation tulip. It's the less expensive version of tulips.
It still works very well. And it's practically...
And it is a 4 mil as well.
4 mil, but they are very similar. This one is a bit pointier on the top.
On the head.
Able to go through
it had a pointier head to get into the chain.
So I switched it to this to do
the window row. Or the row above.
Crochet row above to go into the chain.
Yeah. And who gave you those?
And Kerry the Yarny Elephant gave me these.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, because it got me out of a pickle.
So between Leslie of the Corn and Kerry the Yarny Elephant, they've sorted you right out for this project. They've sorted me right out for this project. Yeah. And
I'm so pleased with the way it's turned out.
Honestly, he keeps crowing about it. He picks it up and he goes, this is awesome.
It's like the best work I've ever done. I'm so
proud of my work. And that's great. And I encourage that, because my fear, and I don't want to come across as a bit like I'm digging Mike out. That's not what I'm doing. But Mike has a tendency to get a bee in his bonnet, and he wants to take something up, start something new, do something. And for various reasons, they're not long term. I worry that he might lose his love of crochet if he hasn't got constant... You're doing great. Look how beautiful it is. It's amazing. Keep going. If you're getting frustrated, put it down, walk away, come back to it at a later date. It's not a race. There's no rush. Even if you fall behind, you can catch yourself back up again, especially with luck of the draw, because it's a week between each number being pulled. And he's not overpiling himself with whips either. That's something that I've said that he can do kind of later on when his speed increases and he's got more time. Because don't forget, Mike works full time as well, guys. You get what, maybe an hour an evening if you're lucky. So I don't want him to have like 10 whips and not really getting a lot of progress done on anything, because he's got too much on his plate. So by doing Luck of the Draw 6, by doing the tile, that's enough to kind of keep him going. But I have said, if he gets his tile done in plenty of time, do another project that is your in between your focused projects that you can pick up as and when.
Yeah. We're going to have to speed this up.
Okay. We have got dinner in the oven is basically what you're saying.
In fact, what I'm saying is I'm going to have to pop out a sec.
Let's pause the video. We'll be right back.
I'm back.
Hi guys, we're back. Sorry, Mike had to go and put the roast potatoes in the oven. I'll tell you what, I'm absolutely starving. I cannot wait, and he is a really good cook. So, you heard all about Mike's Luck of the Draw 6. Is there anything else you'd like to say on it before I show mine?
No, that's it.
But he is enjoying it, I think.
am enjoying it very much.
Yeah, apart from the little tantrum, but we've hopefully fixed that now.
Yes, we have fixed that.
So, like Mike, I had my top secret mission details, and it says at the bottom, for your eyes only. Well, there's 600 plus of you, so that's a lot of eyes that have now seen this. But for my main colour, oh, wrong side, Sam, left is right. My main colour is black, and then I've got turquoise, and then I've got Jaffa orange, and then I've got bright green, then I've got Fiesta, then I've got Citron, then I've got Matador, then I've got Aspen, and then I've got Magenta. And I tried to do that quick because, like Mike pointed out, we've given away what the first week's number is. Sorry, Trish. I'm sorry. Right, so this is mine, guys. It is bright and in your face. Pow! And even the camera is not showing quite how bright it is. It is, I think, what you guys call Hunter Orange, what we call High Vis Orange highlighter, the brightest orange in the world. So Lala, if you're watching this, I hope
you're going to be loving it.
You love this because it's orange and it's neon, and orange is her first favourite colour and neon is her second favourite colour, and I've combined the two in one. So, like Mike, like we both explained. Oh, you can't see it like that. We did the solid 3 rows of double crochet. Then we did the window row, and then I did another solid 3 double crochet. And it's that bright,
the camera can't pick up the stitches. It's that bright. It's literally blurring.
That better?
That's a bit better.
So solid, window, solid. And now I'm just waiting for this Thursday for Mama Swift to pick the next colour.
Don't forget to check her out.
check her out. Go watch the videos. Go give one of our gorgeous friends all the love and support. And Nan, I hope you get better soon, honey. Yeah. Thank you, Trish, for doing this for Nan's, for Nan, because Nan's unable to do it. Hope you feel better soon, sweetie. So, to make mine, I again did my foundation chain in a slightly bigger hook. So for my foundation chain, I used my rainbow glitter furls, which is an eye, which is a 5.5mm. This was gifted to me also by the beautiful Leslie of the Corn. Thank you. And then I moved on to my other glittery furls, which is a H, which is a 5mm. So Mike is using a 4mm for the body of his, and 4mm is normally a recommended hook size for a lightweight 3 yarn. I decided again to go out of my comfort zone and use a much bigger hook than is recommended so that I could have a bigger, looser, drapier, squishier blanket than I normally have, because I'm a super tight crocheter anyway. Mike will vouch for that. So by using the bigger size hooks, hopefully I'll have a bit more of a squishy blanket. Mike's tension is a little bit looser than mine, so his will probably be squishy anyway because of the tension that's different. But
let's show the difference.
So this is 5mm.
And this is 4mm. So if we put them together, I'm using a 4.
Are they the same size? That's probably a tension thing though. Mine is bigger.
Slightly bigger, but because my tension's looser, it's not much different.
No. But your stitches do look more intricate and more tiny than mine because of the hook size, whereas mine are big and beastie.
Which?
Can you see that, guys?
Which is what mine normally looks like.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But
we've swapped.
I really like
We've swapped roles, guys. What is happening? There is a little bit of magic and trickery going on, I think, in this household at the minute. So yes, luck of the draw 6. First week done. Boom. There it is. And we've kept you here for the best part of half an hour. So we're going to hop off. Mike is going to finish off our dinner. Can't wait to eat it because I've been to work. I'm starving.
My belly is grumbling. You may not be able to hear it, but it's growling.
But we are having traditional English roast beef today with all the trimmings. So yum yum in my tum. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have liked seeing the fact that we do crochet. It's not just happy mails and other bits and pieces. There is crochet going on over here. It's just, we are so blessed by a lot of people that want to gift us and by a lot of people that send us like teas to taste and other bits and pieces that we do. And it is only fair that if someone sends us a happy mail, they get their own happy mail video as a, you know, personal thank you just for them, because they thought of us, they sent it to us, they paid, you know, their pennies to gift to us, so they should get a video for them.
Exactly.
And yeah, it just keeps coming in waves. So for however long that continues, they will keep getting a video all to themselves as thank you and to showcase what they have so lovingly bought for us. But there is crochet going on behind the scenes is basically the message behind this video. And as you can see,
even from me,
there are projects going on, and we will be back next week, hopefully, so you can see the next part of the luck of the draw. Stay tuned for Thursday when you will see this week's Tile of the Week Thursday. We are on tile number 3. Neither of us have made it yet, so we need to get a wriggle on because it's Sunday the 7th of August. We've got 4 days to get it made and filmed for you guys.
We'll be starting tonight.
So tonight when we're joining in with Hobie Bingo,
that's what we'll be doing.
That's what we'll be doing. We'll be making tile number 3. And then in between all of that, I will be starting the next lot of fruit squares to go in my fruit square panel, my fruit panel blanket, whatever I decide to call it. Oh, but I could do with some suggestions, guys. If you're familiar with the fruits, I need to know what colour to join all the squares with and to border it in. Because there's all the colours in the fruits, but I don't know what to join them in. I think I want to do like a fruit cocktail. and they can be vibrant, vivid, anything that you can think of, chuck it at me and I'll consider it. So let me know what colour you think I should go with. Don't really want variegated because the fruit pattern's variegated as it is. So I need a solid, but I need a colour that's going to make those squares go pop.
And if I turn around and have a look, so in the fruits, you've got banana, which is yellow.
Well, let's just do this, shall we?
Yeah. So this cube here, this
right
top
at
one,
the top.
You've got banana at the top.
Shall I stand?
And then you've got, I don't even know what they're all called, to be fair.
So I've got banana.
Yeah.
Pink grapefruit, guava, lime, plum, blueberry and dragon fruit, and you've seen the watermelon squares today.
Yes.
So you kind of know the colours that we've got in them. So give me a suggestion of what I should join them all with, because I was thinking grey, but that's a bit drab, and then I was thinking black, but I've got black, you know, going on with the luck of the draw, and you all know as crocheters that black is hard going on the eyes. There's white, which is okay, and if you all think white's a good suggestion, I'm happy to do it, but again, it's a bit...
See, I'm thinking, me personally, would go with something that's like a champagne-y colour.
Yeah, see, I was thinking like cream, because if you have fruit salad, you have a dollop of cream or ice cream with it.
Or if you're having fruit cocktails, you want the bubbly colour of champagne.
Yeah, that's very true. So, if you like what we've suggested, let us know which one, or if you've got a suggestion of your own, please do let us know, and I will consider everything you guys, you know, all your suggestions, whatever you think would look great. Anyway, it's definitely been over half an hour now, so we are going to get off. So,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Get some good quality crafting time in.
We will definitely see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
We love you all so, so much. Bye, guys.